Hello world, welcome to my garage. Today's a very exciting day. I got my gasket for the Jeep. Went by the Napa store this morning and picked this baby up. Somebody said to make sure I got rubber gaskets, and they don't call it rubber, they call it something like pressed foam or something, but it's rubber gasket. You can see it there. Oh, she's a beautiful thing. Darn expensive, about 48 bucks for that gasket, but you know, it's like I told the guy at the store, I said, well, I got the Jeep for free, so I can afford to spend a little money on it. It's no big deal, you know. That's a beautiful thing. You can see I got my door closed down back here so the heat don't get out. I'm going to try to heat up this little area here, because I find that whenever you're trying to do mechanical work, it works a lot better if you can feel your fingers. You know what I mean? I like to be able to feel my fingers when I'm doing mechanical work. And I want you to just gaze in the glory of all this stuff that you're looking at here, because I'm going to try to clean all this crap out of here while I am fixing this. There's all kind of wires and hoses and gizmos and gewgaws hanging on this motor that I think shouldn't be there, so I'm going to try to eliminate as much of it as I can as I go along. I've had a couple of people already tell me a couple of things. Somebody said make sure your little valve here isn't stopped up. You hear that rattling in there? It's bing, 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 bing. That generally means it ain't stopped up, so that should be good. I also had somebody write and say, before you cut a hole in the firewall to get the back bolt out of the valve cover, let me tell you the secret of how to do it. Well, I didn't know there was a secret. I've never done one of these, but as I'm sitting here looking at it, I'm thinking, oh yeah, I can see where that could be a problem if there is a bolt back there. Yep. But I'll work around that as I go. So, enough said. Oh, let me show you my rear glass, by the way. I put this glass in the other day, and I realized that I might not have ever even made a video about how it looked once I got it in there. But here it is. A lot of people saw it with had that plastic film coating over it. And I think they thought that it was kind of a dull gray sort of thing, but it's not. It's nice and clear once I took the plastic off. And it's in there real good, and I got her sealed up around the edges, and I put my screws in. I didn't tighten them too tight and break it or nothing. So anyway, I just thought I'd show y'all what that looked like so that y'all could just marvel in the glory of that beauty right there. Yes, sir. I would open it, but if I did, I'd hit the garage door, because my garage ain't big enough to allow me to open that door. Well, the other door ain't open, so anyway, there's all that. Y'all have a nice day.